Good evening, football fans, and welcome to our coverage of Portage Central Football, powered by PCTV. Tonight we have the Iron Fist 6-0 Portage Northern Huskies taking on the absolutely red-hot 5-1 Portage Central Mustangs at the beautiful, the gorgeous McCamley KNIGHT Field for some thrilling Friday night football. I'm Karsten Cooper, here with my partner David Bibler, and we'll be calling this electrifying action of rivalry football. But before we get started, David, give us a rundown.
Well, partner, these Mustangs are white hot with a win streak of 4 games, but not only have they won these games, they've dominated with a score differential of a whopping 99 points. That means that they have outscored all of their opponents combined by 99. And their defense is stout too. You don't get a score differential like that without a sturdy defense to back you up. Their only loss came to a really good out-of-conference Forest Hills Central team. These Mustangs are very different from their mediocre team last year. This year's team is ready and looking to win this in-city rivalry. On the other side, the visiting Huskies just across town are equally as prepared for tonight. They are undefeated this year. Northern took it home last year in a thriller that came down to the final drive with a final score of 25-22. Even through a transition year, Portage Central took on the challenge, fueled by their hate for their next-door neighbors. That just goes to show that this rivalry is real. I'm not sure who will win tonight. Both teams are very good and ready to do whatever it takes to win. But I do know, however, it won't be an easy one for the winners.
Well, David, I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but what I do know is we are in for an absolute treat. Pre-game festivities are going to start in a minute, so we're going to send you down there. We'll see you at kickoff.
twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets like o'er the bombs bursting in gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the
All right, folks, we have some key things that each team needs to look forward to tonight. David, let's hit it with Portage Central's first.
Portage Central's first key for the game is to establish the trenches, the big guys down low, both offensive and defensive side of the ball. You know, Northern's going to try and run. You got to fill those gaps. And for Portage Central, you want to run as well. You got to create those gaps. It's very important that Portage Central establishes the trenches.
Our second key is to maintain the no-fly zone with receivers such as Keegan McIntyre and Jaden Walker. That offense is going to want to pass a lot with Braylon Amos, so the Mustangs have to keep an iron curtain in the backfield.
Absolutely, and their last key for the game is to stay aggressive. Last year, they kind of let their foot off the gas pedal, led to a comeback victory for the Huskies. They cannot do that again this year if they find themselves with the lead come the fourth quarter, the most important quarter of the game.
And moving on to the Portage Northern keys, number one, protect the QB. Braylon Amos loves throwing the ball. He's great at it. With great wide receivers, that O-line has to protect him at all costs.
Absolutely. Our second key for the Huskies tonight is to feed the run game. They have fantastic talent in that Husky backfield. They want to feed it, and they want to run the ball all game.
And the third one is just to stay tough. This is a wet game. It's cold. Both teams want it. Portage Northern's going to have to stay tough if they want to win this one. All right. We're about to kick off here at McCamley KNIGHT Field. Avery Kucharski going to kick it off. The Mustangs will receive. Highly anticipated game. One of the biggest rivalry games in school history. Here we go. Avery Kucharski kicks off. We are underway. Tomas Lane to return. He's at the 25. He's close. Along the sideline, though. Out at about the 38-yard line. It's a pretty good return to start for the Mustangs.
Very good return. Momentum maybe already in the Mustangs' hands.
We said before this game even started that Portage Central is going to love to run the ball. And with the wet weather conditions, it's going to be harder to catch and throw the ball, hold on to it in general. So are we going to see an even more run-heavy game tonight?
Yeah, the weather is definitely going to help the game plan for the Portage Central Mustangs.
But Northern, no slouch on running the ball either.
Not at all.
Peyton Porter, the junior QB, hands it off to Tomas Lane up the middle. He's got room to the 50, tripped up, but he is past the 50. Tomas Lane starts the game off with a bang.
And I don't know if he was tackled there. Looks like he slipped. He could have taken it to the house on the first play of the game.
That's just a great job of the O-line. There was clearly great gaps for him to get through, and he made it count.
Got to the second level with relative ease.
To be 1st and 10 on the 47-yard line. Tomas Lane in the backfield. Schnurstein in motion. Hand off to Tomas Lane. He's got room again. Strong physical run.
Back-to-back phenomenal carries. Tomas Lane, that's their X factor for the Mustangs.
And Portage Central is wasting no time moving down the field.
2 runs, 2 first downs.
Nothing but Tomas Lane so far. The Huskies, what can that D-line do to try to eliminate some of these gaps that they're letting up?
Mustangs already coming out swinging. Huskies need to answer.
Peyton Porter under center. Lane backfield. Porter takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself. He'll fall forward for a good gain. What looked like was going to be almost a loss. Falls forward for a gain of about 4 or 5.
Great effort there. Peyton Porter, the junior.
Peyton Porter with the
Now, we've seen Peyton Porter develop as a player for sure. Last season, he had some great plays, but he also had some
Absolutely.
not so great ones, and even he would tell you that. But this season, he has really hit his stride. He's played some amazing ball, and hopefully they continue that tonight.
He's looking to right the wrongs from last year against Portage Northern, come away with a win.
Porter takes the snap. Keeper pitches it to Nick Green. Nick Green's got room. He's going to be down at about the 22-yard line.
That's just another Mustang first down.
Their triple option offense always so offensive. Effective.
Yeah.
But it is pretty offensive for the Northern.
Yes, it is. Huskies still have no answer.
One receiver outright. That's going to be Gabe Johnson. Hand off to Tomas Lane. Tomas Lane's got room. To the 10, to the 5. Caught up at the 3-yard line, but they are inside the 5, looking to score.
Number 18, Keegan McIntyre there on a touchdown-saving tackle. He was so close to that goal line. Let's see if they'll get it in the next play. But Tomas Lane already off to a phenomenal game.
Effective so far. And so far the Mustangs they've done every single of the triple option. They've taken every, and it seems like all of them work pretty well.
Yeah, the pitch, the QB keeper, Tomas Lane.
Trips in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Nick Green. Touchdown Mustangs. They're going to get on the board first here.
And not only did they get on the board on an incredible drive, Huskies had no answer. Mustangs did whatever they wanted. They toyed with the defense.
The Mustangs gained yards on every single play they ran. No loss of yards, not even a stagnant. They always gain yards, march right down the field, and that is a statement from this Mustangs offense. The kick is up. It's good. Sean Myers.
Yeah, and that was a really good show by the Mustangs. Use their best player in Tomas Lane. Also switch it up with Nick Green, another phenomenal player.
That Mustangs backfield is just so good with Peyton Porter, who can run the ball, Karsten Schnurstein.
There's just so much talent. Number 23, Tomas Lane, he who started the drive on a kickoff and kept the drive going on phenomenal plays.
Yep. And that's what the Mustangs are going to need all night.
I think he had about 3 carries, 3 first downs.
And the first key we said in this game was establish the trenches. Well, Central's done that on the offensive side of the ball. Let's see what they can do on the defensive side of the ball in the trenches.
Absolutely.
Sean Myers, the kicker.
Now, if you're the Huskies, I feel like you want to answer right back because Mustangs are not coming to play.
They have the firepower to do it. Sean Myers going to kick off.
Sean Myers will kick off for Portage Central. For Portage Northern.
Student section's getting hyped.
Rivalry game.
Kick is up. Oh, and it bounces off the receiver. It's up. The Mustangs get the ball. Did they come up with it? We're seeing. Looks like the Huskies are going to keep the ball. Mustang fans not happy about that one, but wow, Sean Myers sent an absolute bullet.
What a break. Keegan McIntyre had 2 chances. It's that slippery ball, this weather.
Yep.
Can't hold on, can't get a good grip on it.
So let's see how Northern plays, knowing that their drive could have ended right there.
What a sigh of relief, though, if you're the
Yeah,
Huskies.
it was close. Braylon Amos in the backfield. One running back. He's going to hand it off. That running back, he's going to get a couple yards. Angel Hernandez with the ball. He gains a couple of yards there. 5 yards. Daniel Weslowski with the tackle. 2nd and 5. Running back to the left. Amos takes the snap. It's going to be another handoff. And he's got room. That running back gets down to the 50. I believe that is Jameer Warren. Jameer Warren has been a great player. Peyton Ruthen with the tackle.
Looks like quarterback Peyton Porter, a bit of an athlete, playing topside corner for some extra speed.
He's such a great player.
Just so fast.
Amos keeps it. Oh, and that pass is batted up in the air. Mustangs force an incompletion.
Now that is an incompletion there. But Braylon Amos has been phenomenal this year. 62% completion percentage. He doesn't miss too many passes, but missed one there from a great bat down for the Mustangs.
Amos, a little screen, but looks like there's going to be a flag before the play even started. Going to be a false start on the offense. It's on Jaden Walker.
Wide receiver jumped the gun there.
So it's going to be 2nd and 15. Amos. Fake snap. Trying to catch the Mustangs off guard. Huskies choosing to play. Going to line up back under center. And it's going to be a handoff to Jameer Warren. On the outside, can he bounce it out? No! The Mustangs were there. Absolutely nowhere to go for Jameer Warren. Peyton Ruthen came up big.
That was an excellent play from Peyton Ruthman. It's Peyton and the running back on an island there. If Peyton doesn't make that tackle or at least slow him down, that could be a potentially huge pickup for the Huskies.
It's going to be 3rd and 16. Loss of 1 on the play.
Oh, wow.
Huskies going to need some here.
Feels like obvious pass situation. Mustang defensive backs.
Got to get tested. Amos pressured, rolls out right, commanding the offense, and that's Keegan McIntyre. He's going down at the 30. Oh, sorry, that was Billy Hughes on that one.
Excellent improvisation. Braylon Amos, nothing there. Pressure, breathing down his neck, tells the receiver run upfield to open space.
Yep. A user, like a playmaker. He called that.
Out of Madden.
Yeah. So that was Billy Hughes on the play.
Huge play on 3rd and long.
They needed that. Amos hands it off.
This is Tyus.
And he is taken down. Karsten Schneerstein with the big tackle.
There we go. Linebackers making big plays.
Vonzel Tyus, a phenomenal player. They're going to look to get him going tonight.
You're absolutely right on Vonzel Tyus being an excellent player. 10 touchdowns on the year. We're in week 6. He has 10 touchdowns.
Yep. That's a touchdown every game and then some. Amos takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff. Nope, quarterback keeper bounces out to the left. Ooh, shaken up, but he falls forward out of bounds.
Peyton Porter.
Yep,
quarterback.
Peyton Porter came in with a lot of speed, made a solid hit. Amos falls forward out of bounds.
He came flying in there.
Yep, it's going to force the 3rd down.
Make that 3, 3rd down, and
3rd and 7. Another 3rd down. Amos, Huskies trying to run a fake snap count here. Trying to catch the Mustangs off guard. But Mustangs aren't budging.
Play clock winds down. Can they get it off in time?
3 seconds on the play clock. 2, 1. And they did not get it off.
Ooh.
Delay of game. And that's going to make that third down even longer.
Wow, they just could not decide what to do there.
Oh, looks like they might call a timeout on that one. Yep. So Huskies knew they weren't going to get that off. They wasted timeout, really.
On some miscommunication.
Yep.
Didn't know what to do.
Clearly tried to get the Mustangs off guard, but instead they had to pay for it.
So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and act in the proper manner. Everyone appreciates a good
Now, something about the Huskies, really none of the games they have played have even been close.
Not at all.
So they played some great teams. So they're really going to be tested tonight with the Mustangs already having a lead.
Huskies are a very good team. Pretty highly ranked in the state. They're very solid on both ends of the ball. Mustangs, though, maybe the rivalry, the hatred getting to them.
Mustangs are a tough, gritty team.
Absolutely. They've looked great so far.
Yeah, in that 4-game win streak, their point differential is wild.
Yep. Almost 100.
Yeah. All right. Vonzel Tyus. Going to accept the handoff. Nope. Amos keeps it. Amos up the middle. And he's going to get taken down. Did he get the first?
It'll be close.
And they're going to move those chains.
Refs will give it to him.
Braylon Amos. He is shifty.
Now, if you're the Mustang, that's an almost impossible. That's play is so hard to defend.
Yeah.
And that is a Portage Northern first down.
So they're on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. 2 receivers out right, 1 out left. And handoff to Vonzel Tyus. He's going to fight forward for a nice gain.
Solid gain there.
Vonzel Tyus, the ball carrier. Tackled by Alex Tangeman.
Alex Tangeman
Nolan Bloomquist.
gets the tackle on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 5, 5 yards gained on the play. Vonzel in the backfield. Amos hands it off to him, and he's going to fight forward. He's going to get that first down.
Tyus, the ball carrier.
Gosh, you just see how many Mustangs are needed in order to bring him down.
And what once looked like almost a lost drive for the Huskies has turned into great scoring position.
After that 3rd and 16 completion,
By-
they just found their.
Hand off to Tyus. Can he fight to the end zone? And he doesn't even go down. The Huskies answer the Mustangs with their first touchdown of the night. Hand off by Amos to Vonzel Tyus. His 11th touchdown of the season. Now Avery Kucharski. Oh, looks like they're actually going to go for 2. Northern wants to command this game, take the lead back. Hand off to Vonzel Tyus direct, and he walks into the end zone. Loose ball in the end zone.
2-point conversion.
Recovered.
Is good for Portage Northern. The ball carrier, Vonzel Tyus.
Wow.
5:05 left in the first.
So, looks like
Portage Northern
Vonzel Tyus took the direct snap, fought forward, lost the ball in the end zone, but he might have already been in, so it didn't matter. Nonetheless, Portage Northern's 2-point conversion successful. They're going to take the lead.
Wow, if you're the Mustangs, that's really tough. You worked so hard to get to a 3rd and massive 3rd and 17.
And they made it look easy.
And they made it look easy on the improvisation.
Yep. Amos
Quarterback.
to Billy Hughes. Amos has really commanded this offense so far. He's looked great.
Yeah. And then that read option between the quarterback and the running back for the Mustang, that's so hard to stop. Both options are such huge threats.
And Amos is really good at selling it.
He's very good. He hangs onto that ball to the last second.
Yeah. It's confusing me a lot of the times.
Can't see the ball. And I bet for the players down there, they can't see the ball
Yeah.
either. Makes it impossible.
So the Mustangs.
Tomas Lane is back there. If you're the Huskies, gotta watch out.
Gavin Gruder also deep. Kucharski going to kick off around the 40. It's a nice kick. Gruder going to field it. He's to the 25, fights forward
Oh, wow.
to about the 33-yard line. And it looks like he could have been stopped at the 20, but he fought forward for almost 13 more yards.
Good miss. Huskies special teams. 2 plays they shouldn't be too happy about. Huge return, Tomas Lane. Next one for Gruder. Can't bring him down. All right, now this Portage Central offense retakes the field. Their opening drive, incredible. Everything worked.
Yep. Let's see what this next drive has for them. It's going to be a handoff to Lane. This time, not as successful. About a gain of 1. Gain of 2, looks like. 2nd and 8. Porter takes the snap, but looks like it might be offsides for Northern. Nope, looks like a false start on Portage Central. That's on Liam Takis. Second and 13.
Well, that's not very good for the Mustangs, especially after their last run of very minimal yards.
And they're not an offense that really likes to push the ball downfield.
Need a very nice run here.
Yep. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle of the lane, but he's stopped right about where he already was.
Big third down here. Mustangs, like you said, not a team that pushes the ball very far downfield. So a long third down is very detrimental to this Mustangs offense.
It's going to be 3rd and 9. We'll see what they draw up today or for this play. Are they going to push the ball, be aggressive? They're going to run it? The running has been successful.
I'm thinking an option here. Try and catch the defense confused.
Yep. Peyton Porter keeps it, pitches it to Schnurstein.
He's got space.
Can he get to the first? He does. He's got more. Out at the 50-yard line. Karsten Schnurstein comes up big.
Just like I said, the triple option. Fake the inside, fake the Peyton Porter, keep pitch outside. He has so much room to take the corner. First down.
That's what they needed. Keep the drive alive. Both teams have been converting their third downs pretty well.
With the reception.
Let's see.
From Portage Northern with the tackle. First down, Mustangs.
Nick Green, Lane, and Schnurstein in the backfield with Peyton Porter under center. Porter hands it off. Puts the ball in the hands of Nick Green. He's going to get forward to about for 7 yards.
The ball carrier for the Mustangs. Bates McCullough with the tackle for Portage Northern. Second down, 3 to go.
Yeah, and they're mainly giving the ball to Schnurstein and Nick Green. Tomas Lane limping on the sidelines. So next man up, but Nick Green did have that touchdown earlier in the game. So he is very capable.
Porter hands it off to Schnurstein. He's going to get the first down at about the 40-yard line. Strong physical running.
Very strong. And one of our keys for Northern was to stay tough, because all the Mustangs want to do is just run the ball. And you need to be tough, physically tough, to bring them down.
First and 10 on the Huskies' 39-yard line.
Towel throw there.
It's going to be a pitch to Green. Green stumbling over his own guys, but he's going to get a good gain here. Down at about the 35. That's impressive. He had to step over Karsten Scherstein, who was the lead blocker there.
Yes, he did. Scherstein sacrificed his body for that run.
Second down and 4 from the 34.
It's going to be 2nd and 4 to the 34. It's going to be a handoff to Green again. Green. Ball might be loose. Fighting for it. We'll see.
Green, the ball carrier for the Mustangs.
Green's going to hold on to it.
Bates McCullough
Green
with the
now
tackle
limps
for
off the
Mustangs.
field. Still not a first down, though.
Be 3rd and very close.
Third down and 1.
3rd and 1. Looks like a couple inches to gain.
And you can guess what the Mustangs are going to do here.
Peyton Ruthven out there taking Nick Green's spot. Hand off to Scherstein, and he's easily going to get the first down, and then some.
Yes, he will. Karsten Scherstein having a great drive himself. One of the biggest play of this drive, picking up that 3rd and 9.
Nick Green
Portage Central first down.
got to come back in for Peyton Ruthven. Mustangs first down. They're on the Huskies' 24-yard line.
Another player back, Tomas Lane. That's sigh of relief for the Mustangs.
Yep, he's been back in for a couple of plays now. Mustangs trying to weather his load a little bit.
That's all good for the Mustangs. They have so much talent back there.
Yep. This time it's a handoff to Scherstein again. He'll fight forward. Nick Green got out there. He was blocking.
The second these Mustangs get the ball in the handoff, their shoulder is
set.
already
Yeah.
lowered. They're going to embrace the contact.
They are establishing the trenches, man.
Yes, they are. And it's leading to very good results.
That is the end of the first quarter here at McCamley KNIGHT Field.
Felt like it flew by.
Portage Northern leads Portage Central 8-7. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter. We are back. And right away, Porter looking to pass. Keeps it, though. He's running forward to the 5. Can he fight forward? Touchdown, Mustangs! Peyton Porter, quarterback keeper. The Mustangs back on the board.
That was a phenomenal play, Peyton Porter. Reeds weren't there. Hole so big in the middle, he just takes off.
He
and
took no time to make that decision either.
Not at all. And then he drags a defender or two. Shows his grit.
The Mustangs going to look to answer that 2-point conversion. Let's see. Scherstein, Green, Lane, the backfield. Porter under center. Hand off. He's going to fight forward. He gets the 2-point conversion. Nick Green, or might have been Karsten Snurstein actually.
What a talented backfield. Tomas Lane, Nick Green, Karsten Snurstein. Any one of them will do.
Unbelievable stuff.
Wow, what a play by Peyton Porter.
That's what's so strong about him. Is he can read the field within an instant and say, I got to keep this.
Then shows his toughness. Because at first it looked like he wasn't going to get there. Defender met him. Didn't matter.
No problem.
No problem. And now he's going to keep showing that toughness on the defensive side of the ball as he plays sub-defensive back.
Just an all-around athlete.
All-around athlete.
That's it is in high school. So many of these guys are just all-around athletes. Whether they're on the O-line, they're also playing D-line. Whether they're running backs, playing strong safety.
Quarterbacks playing defensive back.
Wide receivers playing corner. I mean, every one of these players.
Getting a feel for everything.
Every position. Sean Myers going to kick it back to the Huskies.
Yeah, that was the first play of the second quarter. Mustangs scored.
Jameer Warren gets to the 30, stumbles, keeps going. Oh, he could go all the way, but no. Big tackle.
Ooh, by the kicker.
By Sean Myers. He comes up big because if he wasn't there,
that's a touchdown.
Jameer Warren is in the end zone.
Mustang tried to get an ankle tackle. He did not go down. No. Huskies now in great field position for their second drive of the game.
Yeah, Warren was tripped up about the 45-yard line and got back to the other 45-yard line and some. So
last week, Jameer Warren posted 70 yards and a touchdown.
On only 7?
In their dominant win against St. Joseph.
Yeah, only 7 carries in that game, too. Very efficient. Amos looking to pass. Slings it to Jaden Walker. And that is going to be second down. Looks like he was out. Tomas Lane forced him out of bounds. Second down, second and 4. We have quarterback, runs to the outside. Nowhere to go. Brandon Amos forced out of bounds.
Tomas Lane looks
Tomas
like.
Lane again.
Again. Very active.
It's going to be in third and down pretty quickly.
Now both teams, third down. Doesn't really mean a whole lot to them. They seem to get it almost every time. We'll see.
Until they don't.
Yeah, we'll see if I jinx them here.
Just got to think in a rivalry game, they might even go for it. So,
especially at this part of the field.
Amos hands it off. Warren going to easily get the first down.
Not this time. Third down. Again, converted.
Move the chains. Alexander Pangerman.
First down, Portage Northern.
With the tackle. Fonzel ties in the backfield. Amos under center. Amos takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. Slings it. Can he get it over the defender? And that's intercepted in the end zone.